Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It is that time again, baby. Village Legends Podcast, episode 24, the Black Mamba edition. I'm Sess, that's C Flash. We're going to give it to you as only we can all over the sports world. We're going to talk to you. A lot of great 24s over the years, my brother. Kobe Bryant, Willie Mays, Ricky Henderson, Ken Griffey Jr., Champ Bailey, Jeff Gordon, Charles Woodson, Marshawn Lynch. The list goes on and on. Drop your favorite 24s in the comments, and let's take them around the sports world. My brother, talk to him. What we got going on today?
Well, hope everybody had my good people. I hope everybody had a blessed week and enjoyed themselves with peace. We're going to keep the ball rolling and keep the crates rocking. We have something real hot to talk about. One of the top discussions of sports, how it rocked the sports world. And as always, if those who don't know, we're going to fill you in on it. We're going to get right into the NBA real quick, folks.
A lot to talk about there.
We want to say it's a scandal. We some might label it a scandal, but that's what we're going to label. We're going to label it a scandal. There's a lot going on in the NBA. Head basketball coach Chauncey Billups, and also he is a Naismith Hall of Famer, was arrested for illegal gambling on sports. His part was participating in the rigged poker games, backed by the mafia, the four families. If I'm to be sure and stand on point with that, the four families. It's a little crazy because I know I've had conversations with people in the past about thinking that the mafia doesn't exist, and well, here's my proof. Shooting guard Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat, and assistant coach and former Cleveland Cavs player Damon Jones also were arrested. As of right now, Billups and Rozier have been put on leave by their organizations and their teams, and the FBI currently has over 30 people that are being investigated and charged as we speak right now on this podcast. It's crazy what's going on. To hear something like this, we're going to debate it and talk about it, and I hope everybody that is tuning in today also please give us your opinions and thoughts on this, because I'm losing my mind knowing that if I signed a contract for 3 years, $20 million, anything on that plate or just on that platform, that's my offer. That's just my offer. Why must I still continue to be greedy like that. It goes back further than what we think. There have been high-profile athletes that have been known to be in the casinos, that have been known to bet and get caught out there for betting. I just don't know why it's came down to this, but you've been caught, you've been busted, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. What do you think, Sus?
No, you think you're right, brother. I think you're right. I don't know, that Terry Rozier, if you ever see the clip of that game that allegedly he threw, I mean, it was awful, dude. You see that? Oh, it's just horrible for the league. Horrible.
He's not the first.
He's not the first. I'm sure a lot of people are connected to it. Now, Terry Rozier's lawyers, they're saying that this case was already kind of tried before. The NBA already cleared Terry Rozier of any wrongdoing. So they're saying
But how?
Well, I guess they did their own investigation, and they're saying, listen, the FBI needed to arrest somebody, so they arrested Terry Rozier. Now, that's what his lawyers are claiming. We'll see. Chauncey, in connection with that poker game, they're saying Kevin Garnett was at one of them poker games, allegedly. Malik Beasley under investigation as well. He hasn't been arrested, but he's under investigation. Damon Jones was arrested for his involvement. It's going to get deeper, I think, than this. And it leaves a lot.
Seth, real quick, who's the biggest one, the biggest name on the market that is allegedly that they're trying to get to?
Oh, that's our favorite, right? LeBron, the King?
King James.
It's been reported that allegedly the FBI already reached out to his camp. We'll see. Who was it? Wasn't Damon Jones his teammate?
Yes. Damon Jones was his teammate. Damon Jones has been, he's I want to say a close friend, but I don't know their relationship.
Right.
So I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to, throw any daggers at none of them guys.
Right.
But I do know that LeBron and Damon have a friendship relationship. I don't know, again, how close they are, but the FBI is going to go after everyone. They're not just going to just come out there in press conferences and all that if they don't have something.
See what happens. It's going to be something to follow now throughout the season. It's always something with the NBA. I mean, hey, Trey, what up? We'll see where this goes, brother. I think this is just the beginning, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
They made a big spectacle of it. They waited till the tip-off. So the FBI had their ducks in a row on this one. Let's see how it goes. That's not always the case with the FBI, unfortunately, but we don't have to go down that road right now. But anyway, my brother, what else? Anything else with the NBA tipping off and everything? It's some big news there with that scandal. We'll see how it turns up.
Well, last week was this week that just passed was opening week. We want to give our shout outs to all NBA teams and all NBA fans. We're back. And we're going to be the ones to talk about it week to week. I just want to get into my NBA top 5 power rankings real fast.
Nice.
Because it's early and I'm just going to throw it out there. Cess, you might have your top 5, but I'm going to go OKC number 1, the Denver Nuggets number 2, Cleveland Cavaliers are number 3, New York Knicks are number 4, Minnesota Wolves are number 5. I believe those are just that's my opinion, and I stand by it because it's so early in the season. I just believe that we could, we're going to see different power rankings from week to week. I don't agree too much with week to week, but every 2 weeks, or maybe once a month, because when we change it up week to week, you got to understand, like, the season just started, but because of the multiple games that the NBA players play, I understand it. So again, that is my top 5. Seth, what do you got?
It's you know what? So early, brother. I'm gonna take your top 5 as well. We'll check back in 2 weeks, see how we're doing. All I know is that the Knicks are 2-0, and they got the Heat tonight. Let's keep it going. Did you mention Milwaukee in your top 5? No, I don't think so.
No,
right?
I did not.
They're not in there. Giannis a little banged up to start the season. Still dropped 31 points the other night. So it should be a great season. It's going to be marred a little bit by this off the court stuff. But we'll see what happens, man.
Giannis had In 2 games, he had 60 points.
Oh wow, look at that. So
back to back. And I believe about 40 rebounds, or maybe less than that.
Well, he had 20 in one game for sure. So yeah, probably up there.
Giannis is looking like he's he's always ready.
That's on a bad ankle.
At one point I had Giannis as the best player in the NBA, and then here came the rest of the stars. The Jokic, and now you got Shai Alexander, Gilgeous Alexander, who is which I'm about to get to on that as well.
Yeah,
who to me is still number one. He's the reigning MVP, and he's not NBA champion now. Mm-hmm. So he's number one on my list. But I just want to continue to say that the NBA is always improving, and no matter, because of this scandal, which they'll get to the bottom of the scandal for to all NBA fans, and we wish them well. We wish them well, because at the end of the day, again, I respect that Chauncey Billups. I'm a fan of Chauncey Billups, mm-hmm. and to see that this has happened to him, respectfully, I'm not going to comment too hard, but our sources and with everything going on, if it's in the world, we're going to report it. We're going to sit here and talk about it and discuss it.
Chauncey was rocking that Clutch Sports hoodie to court. Some people think that was a little message to the King James there.
Yes,
we'll see.
The Clutch Sports is a sign of something, folks. And we all know, if you don't know, when you get behind closed doors and talk to the FBI or any type of investigators or detectives, when they start hitting you with that time and what you could be facing, you're gonna start singing.
Joey Ruga checks in. He says they're using the mob and making it worse than it is for headlines.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people are saying. That's what Terry Rozier's lawyers are saying. Listen, FBI needed some good headlines.
Mm-hmm.
There's no love lost between the administration, the government administration, and the NBA. So who the heck knows? Everyone gambles. Someone had to rat, probably a player. Yeah.
Gambling is legal, folks.
Yeah,
it is legal, and especially in some of the states of our country, this great country. Gambling is legal, and that's gonna, again, the only problem that we have, as we talk about on Village Legends podcast, is, the evidence is real. You're seeing a player literally fake an injury. That is crazy. The integrity of the game is at stake right now, folks. To all the NBA fans, hear me when I tell you this. Hear us. The NBA integrity is in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're not naive to know that this has happened in the past, not just with the NBA, with other sports. Don't get it twisted, folks.
Yep. Ruger says only if Uncle Sam gets his cut. Yeah, it's a big pie there. It's a big pie. I'm sure they'll get theirs. What else we got, my brother?
I got my top 5 players for the NBA season. Also, again, this is my opinion, folks. I hope everybody is chiming in. I hope you guys have your top 5, because a lot of people are happy the NBA is back. Soon, college basketball will be back as well. I'm going to say Shai Gilgeous Alexander, for currently of the OKC Thunder, and part of that defending NBA championship. Nikola Jokic would be number 2. Number 3 would be Giannis. Number 4 would be Luka Doncic. Number 5 would be Jason Tatum. And my number 6 honorable mention would be Victor Wembanyama.
Nice. By the way, Wembanyama looked great the first game of the season. My man was doing crossovers, stepping back.
Yes.
Getting fouled on threes. What is he, 7'2" or something? 7'3"?
No.
What is he?
Yo, Victor, I think, might be 7'4".
Is he like Manute Bol
I think Victor's 7'4".
My man was,
if I'm not
was
mistaken.
playing with them out there. If he can do that on a nightly basis,
Victor's
look out,
yeah,
NBA.
Victor's like 7'4", man. That's a big boy.
Let's see. Smitty checks in. He says the true crime is those damn New York Giants. Garbage just changed the name and the organization. Well, that's our segue.
I can't even be, upset about that because it's true. Right now, there needs to be a moment, which we've been saying as New York Giant fans. We need to clean house. We need to get rid of the owners. We need to do everything we can to find a new owner that can find a coaching staff that wants to win. We need to win. Injuries are going to happen.
Devastating one today.
Very devastating. Shout out to Cam Scatterboo.
Mm-hmm.
I when I seen it, I almost, it made me jump off my couch because I said, "Oh my God!" And I had to turn my head 3 or 4 times. But I was foolish to watch it again because I was like, "Oh, it happened so fast." But when you see it, it reminded me of the Dak Prescott hit that when our Giants sacked Dak in Dallas. And his leg was just, it was hanging. It was gruesome. Mm-hmm. I don't want to sit there and say it was hanging, but it was gruesome. The hit, and because of technology, medical technology, we're hoping that Cam will be back to full strength and continue his NFL career.
Let's hope so, man. I mean, it was great to see the camaraderie of the team. That you could tell they love him. You could tell they love him. He means a lot to them, and all the best to him. I know Dart was affected. They lost big to the Eagles today. But listen, like we've talked about, they're a young team, and they're gonna have their ups and downs this season. And I think you're right. I think they need a whole makeover at the top, from the coaches and even the front office down.
Correct.
But that's we'll see what happens.
Real quick, also says, as a player, for both teams, when you see an injury like that, you don't want to play the rest of the game.
Got to be tough.
And I want to give a shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants for going back out there and doing what they have to do. It's like having a PTSD moment when you see that, it just throws you completely off. You were so focused, you were so ready to go out there and attack. Mm-hmm. But when you see something like that, it throws you way off your game, and you just do not want to touch that football field again. So shout out to both clubs for going back out there to finish the game.
Absolutely. Ruger says injuries are terrible. Prayers for Cam. No doubt about it, brother. Absolutely.
Also, real fast, we want to give a shout out to those Jet fans that are out here. First of all, congratulations on your first win of the season. You guys did it. 39-38, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And I want to also mention one of the all-time Jet greats, Nick Mangold, former Ohio State Buckeye. He was also a center for the New York Jets. He passed away recently at 41 years old due to kidney disease. He played 11 seasons and made 7 Pro Bowls. He made the New York Jets Ring of Honor and also the Ohio State Hall of Fame as well, Athletic Hall of Fame. Nick Mangold was a hell of a football player. I had the honor of watching him play along with a lot of so many greats. And shout out to all the Jet fans. You lost a great one, even though he's been retired. You still have the memories of watching him. He was the quarterback and a leader of that offensive line, and a lot of players right now are grieving, and so is his family. So we pay homage and respect to Nick Mangold and the Mangold family.
That's right. May he rest in peace.
Yes,
great
sir.
Player. What else we got, my brother? NFL. I mean, as you heard here first, the Jets won, so at least they got their man a victory.
Yes,
they had a late comeback. They did a little trick play action to get themselves over the hump. What else happened in the NFL, my brother?
As it stands right now, we are in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay is up 20-3 over the Saints. Tennessee is getting shelled right now. They got versus the Indianapolis Colts, who right now might be the hottest team in football right now. 31-7 in the fourth quarter as well. Dallas is struggling versus the Denver Broncos in Denver. Third quarter, 30-17. Earlier this week, the Chargers beat the Minnesota Vikings on Thursday night, 37-10. The Jets, as we talked about, defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 39-38, and they came back to win. Baltimore definitely scruffed up a win versus the Chicago Bears. Again, they're without Lamar Jackson. Lamar is climbing back, and he's on his way back. He might be back this week, folks, but we shall see. I believe Chicago lost today too as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, to the Ravens, 30-16.
And the Miami Dolphins beat Atlanta 34-10. Woo!
They needed that.
Buffalo was struggling, which is a shocker to a lot of Buffalo fans. But, because honestly, I thought Buffalo was the only New York team who has been dominant. And they came back to win but they won today 40-9. And,
nice win there on Carolina. That's a good win.
Houston defeated the San Francisco 49ers 26-15.
Big matchup later tonight, by the way, here, Sunday Night Football, as we speak to you live.
Yes.
Who's that, my brother? That's the Packers and the Steelers.
Packers and the Steelers.
Yes, sir.
Aaron Rodgers is playing his old team where he became great and had a lot of great times on that football field, the gridiron. And they are going to Pittsburgh tonight to play them on Sunday Night Football. So for all those who don't know, tune in tonight. I believe that's at 8:15 on NBC, and over here it's Channel 4.
To quote my man C Flash before the show started, he told me the Steelers could be a Super Bowl team. That all they were missing was Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback who could lead them there. That would be a hell of a way to go out for A-Rod. Football's A-Rod right there. That would be something. Good stuff, my brother. Good stuff. Anything else in the National Football League?
Just the NFL. My NFL top 5 power rankings. I'm going to go with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with Kansas City as number 3. Number 4, the Eagles. Number 5, Green Bay.
Daniel Jones just keeps marching on, huh? Unbelievable.
Him and Saquon. Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
Saquon had 150 yards against us, by the way. 14 carries, $150.
65-yard broke for a 65-yard rushing touchdown. And caught a pass out of the backfield. But we let go of Saquon. Hint, hint.
What else? Anything else in the football world, my brother? We steamrolling through this bad boy.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
NFL, no, that's
do it.
That's enough of NFL news as of right now. Shout out to Derrick Henry, King Henry, for passing Walter Payton 5th all-time for rushing touchdown, rushing TDs.
Nice.
Shout out to King Henry, who is still one of the great running backs of the league. So shout out to you.
Way to be.
And that's about it right now, my brother.
You go from the National Football League to the Fall Classic. The Diamond, the World Series of Baseball, continues. It's tied at 1. The first game was dominated by Toronto hitters. The second game was dominated by Yoshihiro Yamamoto, the pitcher for the Dodgers, who pitched his second complete game of the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
Complete games are unheard of now, folks. 20 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, everybody was doing it, Go back to the 70s and stuff, forget it. Everybody was throwing complete games. Now it's unheard of in today's baseball. So to have this guy come in and throw 2 complete games in the same postseason already saves that bullpen a ton for Game 3 tomorrow. And it just shows you how stacked the Dodgers really are, man. They got weapons at every freaking position, man.
Yamamoto pitched a hell of a game. Shout out to him. I can't say that we're surprised. The Los Angeles Dodgers are stacked, folks. To all the baseball fans out there, I don't think any of us are surprised of the talent that they have. Listen, Toronto, you got one. You know, I believe the final score of game 1 was 9-2 again, but I don't think none of us really was rattled by that.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah.
We know what they have. And I'm still staying with it. I could be off, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say I believe out of 7 games. I know I'm just gonna say the Dodgers got this.
Me too. I mean, listen, I had picked Seattle, so my pick is already out the window, but I'm gonna choose the Dodgers to win this thing too. Hopefully it just becomes a good series. Maybe they go back and forth and just trade wins, and we get 7 games out of it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, my brother.
I think the Dodgers pitching is too good.
Yeah, they are stacked.
They are very aware now of the lineup in 2 games, and now they're going back to LA, where they're going to understand who they can pitch to and who they can't.
Yeah, Pop says the Dodgers are going to win. Yeah, we're feeling the same, Pop. We're feeling the same. They got Sasaki too at the end of the bullpen. If anything falters, and Ohtani has not Ohtani'd yet in the World Series. So let's see when he gets going now too. So I'm with Pop on this one.
MLB league teams, ownership, y'all better snap out of it, because at the end of the day, yeah, we understand about the small market money teams. We understand about the big market money teams. The owners of these MLB teams, you better figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If you got to put your house on the line, put your house on the line. More, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, you guys chose to be an owner of the MLB, and the fan base should no longer struggle. They should not have to feel, hey, we're supporting you. We want wins. All right, owners, come on out and start doing your thing. Enough is enough. Start winning for your fans. Enough is enough, and stop worrying about what's going in your pockets.
World Series is always awesome. Both crowds have been outstanding. Well, so far only in Toronto, but you'll see LA. LA gets a bad rap for their crowds. You know, even at this time of year when it's like, you know, it's the end, they still get a bad rap for their crowds. But I think they're going to be hot. I think they're going to be hot tomorrow for their team. What else, my brother? Anything else in Major League Baseball? I wanted to mention one thing to all you Met fans out there. I heard a great name be brought up this week as a possibility for the Mets. Ketel Marte from the Diamondbacks. What a ball player. 25 home runs just getting out of bed for the season, guaranteed. He could play center field. He could play second base. We could say so long, bye-bye, farewell to Jeff McNeil. And we could slide in Marte right into that slot. I like that. Yeah. Let's see if we can make it happen. Uncle Steve's out there. And please get us Paul Skeens somehow. Get us Paul Skeens. Go get him. I think we can get him. You know, we got the pieces. I think we can get him.
I don't think it's even an argument that he would not want to jump right to the New York Mets organization.
No question. I think so too.
I don't think he wants to stay with the Pirates. And I no disrespect to you Pirates. We're speaking our truths.
Yeah.
You know, to the fans, we're speaking our truths.
Pirates do control him, I think, for another couple of years, but listen, if we put the right offer together,
he wants to win. Yeah. Who doesn't want to win, folks? And Paul Skeens is that dude.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, sir. From the NFL, we'll give you a couple quick hits. Today was the soccer classic El Clásico between the two greatest teams, I guess, in club team history, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Real Madrid won this latest edition 2-1. Mbappe, the great Frenchman, scored the winning goal along with Bellingham. Fermin Lopez had the goal for Barcelona. It got heated as always. Red cards, yellow cards. They were getting in each other's faces. That's the way it goes with this one. Big matchup. Nice to see that going. What else, my brother? I think we got a little we're running quick today, guys. We're running early today, which is all good. It's a nice day. Enjoy it. Let's see. Anything else, my brother? You want to get into that extra point? What do you think?
Before we do that,
Go
let
for
me
it,
let me
brother.
just go into a quick boxing
Yes.
question to all
Absolutely.
to all the fans, boxing fans. This one is for the women and I mean, of course, men and women boxing fans.
This
but
is an interesting one, by the
this
way.
is for the female boxing debate that I want to have on the show today, and it's just been circling around. If you guys go to your YouTubes or anywhere on social media, because the TikToks, it's getting really crazy. And I'm gonna tell you right now, again, as we all should know, money talks and BS runs the marathon. And I know this particular female is former great female boxer, is retired, but if the price is right, she might come out of retirement. And that's the great Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields debate, because it's been a lot of talking, a lot of smoke has been, in the rooms and all out in the streets, and the topic keeps escalating wherever you go. So again, I do I want to see it? Sure, I would like to see it. Layla retired 24-0 with 21 knockouts. Clarissa Shields has a better resume. And although she's 17-0, Clarissa's still undefeated. She got 3 KOs, though. And she is the first undisputed. She's the first to be undisputed with 3 different weight classes.
Mhm.
And she's only 30 years old.
Well, that's the thing. She's in her prime. And Layla's 47.
47 years old. Layla Ali's 47 with 2 children. Okay. And I don't know. It's crazy because she still has the great gene of the great GOAT, Muhammad Ali, in her. And she still looks like she's in shape. I just would like to see, I'd want to know, does Layla still even spar?
That's a good question.
She stays in shape. She has a lot of things going on business wise and all that.
If she's down, I'd like to see it. I'll check it out.
I think it would be something great for definitely for a lot of the female boxing fans out there. Just again, I cover boxing because it's just to me it's a great sport. But I just want to say that this debate has been going on for a while, folks, and and these two have been disrespectful. Not so much Layla, but it's more of Clarissa coming out, calling her out, because Clarissa wants all of it. She wants to be known as the greatest, and
She's
she walks
around
around
legacy.
She walks around with the GWOAT charm on her neck, on her chain neck, So she has a legacy already, folks, but she just wants to be known as the best of all time, and I'm not mad at her.
Can't hate on that.
Can't
hate on that, my brother.
So that was pretty much it for the boxing segment for this episode, and I think we just gonna jump right into it.
Talk to him, brother.
So with the NBA, I want to jump and talk about the NBA players. When we talk about star players alike, there's a lot of them in the NBA, folks. And one of the things I think that bothers me, and I've heard other conversations about it, is how these players will play one night and we won't see them for like the following week. We're talking about players that are getting max deals. They're getting paid about $40-something million a year. Okay. And, at first I was for it because I said, damn, it's the hardwood. The hardwood messes up, causes more damage. You get more leg damage in basketball than you do just a little bit. All right. So at first I was for it, and that's going back almost 5-6 years ago. So that lets you know how long this has been taking place. It might be longer than that, but now it's ridiculous because, hey, you're getting paid to go out there and entertain. You're under contract. Please help me understand why you guys are taking plays off. It doesn't have to be specific players. I think NBA fans know who they are. Do I have to call them out? All right, Kawhi Leonard is one of them. You know, Kawhi Leonard, we know your resume. We know how great you are. You know, LeBron, you're at the old, you're the old man now. I get it, but Joel Embiid,
another one.
Come on, Joel, what's going on?
He plays like every other game. Kawhi too.
You're getting paid stupid money, and they putting you on the bench. What's the point guard? Kyrie, when he's healthy, he's on that court. But at the end of the day, now it's like, all right, cool. Are we just protecting them so they don't get injured? Or are you protecting them to use them to get them to the playoffs and hopefully win your championships? I think that's kind of crazy because for the average working man and woman, we have to go to work.
Oh, yeah. Teacher LaShawn checks in. She says, my teaching contracts don't look like theirs.
No.
And teachers are expected to show up all the time. That's right.
So please, listen, if it seems like I'm the only one that is saying this or bringing this up, Seth, what do you think?
No, I agree, man. It's been an epidemic. It's been going on now for at least 5 years in the NBA. Even like pre-COVID, I think it started. And it's kind of crazy. These guys get paid. I mean, listen, you paying a guy that many millions and he's only playing half the season. I mean, first of all, dumb on you.
There's 82 games in a regular season, along with the playoffs.
Yeah.
So let's forget about the playoffs, but let's go into the regular season. You guys are getting paid stupid money. And it's crazy to know that we're starting to pinpoint and we can predict when you're going to take the days off.
I know. And by the way, the NBA don't even play like every day. They take days off. They already have days off. It's not like baseball. They're playing every single day of the week, or even, football, they play once a week. The NBA, they have a couple days off between every game. I don't know, man. It's crazy, but I'm with you, brother.
So hopefully we're not here to start a petition, because that's not what we want to do. Again, we love all sports, and that's what we just here to talk about and discuss it and bring it up to the attention to those who don't know. I mean, when we talk about max pay contracts, again, a lot of these players are making in the 40s, $50 million a year. Do you know what that looks like when they play one game?
Nuts.
I don't know, man. I mean, make it make sense, right? It is what it is.
Is that your extra point?
You know.
Folks, thanks so much for hanging with us today. We had a blast. It's a quick show today. It's the Mamba edition. Kobe Bryant, 24. It's efficient. That's what we are. We're efficient on this show.
Yes, it is.
A couple birthdays before we head out of here. Not too many birthdays today. We'll give a shout out to Tony Casillas, former pro lineman for the Dallas Cowboys. The New York Jets, went to Oklahoma. He's an University of Oklahoma Hall of Famer, not an NFL Hall of Famer. Jesse Armstead, former linebacker for our great Giants.
Yes.
Part of that great team that got whooped by the Ravens. But shout out to Jesse. He was awesome. And Pedro Martinez, happy birthday to great Pedro. Yesterday turned 54 years old. Pedro, one of my favorite pitchers of all time. If you had to start one game for all the marbles, one game you have to win, I think I'm going with Pedro.
Yes.
Of all time. You going with Pedro too? If you needed him one game, there's a lot of greats out there. You got Randy, you got Nolan Ryan, you got Tom Seaver, you got a lot of greats. Sandy Koufax. One game though. I'm going Pedro, folks.
Pedro.
You got Maddox.
One game.
One game for all the marbles.
I would say Pedro, but I'd also probably go with the former starting pitcher of the Dodgers.
Which one?
Clayton Kershaw.
Oh, okay. In his prime, I would say
in
that's
Clayton's prime. No one was touching Clayton Kershaw. No one.
Andy. Pop says Andy Pettit for one game. Man, he's a real fan. I tell you. you are a real fan. He was a bulldog. I give him that.
I mean,
he was a bulldog. Bulldog.
I mean, when you say Andy, out to pick somebody off, sure, but not one game. No, I wouldn't say just that one game. But hey, that's your opinion. We respect
his
it.
pick. I would probably go CC Sabathia before Andy, but
Yeah.
but Andy was clutch. Andy was clutch for those teams.
Yeah.
Great show today, my brother. We did it again. We made it happen. Episode 24 is in the books.
Yes.
Village Legends podcast. We went village style once again. My brother, take us out as only you can today.
Thank you again, Village Legends podcast community, fans. We appreciate you. Again, have a great week.
Sorry to interrupt you, my brother. We got a new sponsor today. I forgot to mention.
Okay.
We're being sponsored by the Puerto Rico Challenge, the 2026 Puerto Rico Challenge. It's a college baseball tournament.
Yes.
Held in Puerto Rico every year by one of my boys, George Medina. Shout out to him. Seton Hall, Wake Forest, NC State, University of Houston, just a few of the teams that are going to be there. We'll talk to you more about it as we get closer. Yes. We might even be broadcasting from there, so stay tuned, guys. Shout out to the Puerto Rico Baseball Classic 2026. Hopefully it goes great. Thanks, guys.
Yes.
My brother, talk to him.
Again, everyone have a blessed week. And as always, think sports.
Peace.
Peace.